Good morning. Just started the recording part of our program. Again, thank those of you who do show up for these morning sessions. I know it can be a chore, but it is greatly appreciated. And like I was saying, for folks who were here, this is also where the tiebreaker comes in. The ones who make the effort to show up, that's where the 89 becomes the A. And I can't offer that deal to everybody, but those of you who are here, it does make a difference. And, you know, being noticed in life and all of that, that's also a good life lesson. Anyway, shortish class today. What we're going to do is just go over your, assignments for the, for the project, and mostly they're pretty good. Couple of them need a few tweaks, and that way by talking about it and introducing it to you all, we can get everybody on the same page. So that's what I'll do. Then I'll grade them separately, write some notes this morning, and you can start on the projects. As I said in the morning announcement, I'm giving you through the weekend to pull this together. Some of you might have the opportunity to go out and take a few more pictures to go with it. So that's what we'll do. Wednesday, it's a sleep-in day. Yay, nothing new. You can, go out and officially use the time to work on the project. So we'll get back to it. And then next Monday, we'll do a show and tell on the projects. And then I will do some stuff on magazine layout. And I'll give you examples, a template on InDesign to put your projects together. And then we'll have the week for you to do a magazine layout for your project. Following that,
Yep. You sleep in our class.
Stop.
You need to sleep in our class.
Okay. Anyway, and then following that, I will gather up all the projects and we will talk about web design, and you'll make a web page, a class web page, and then we will put those together. So, and you'll make a web page based on our class projects, and it'll be a web magazine.
So you sleep in.
And then, ta-da, that will finish up the course. So we're in the home stretch. We have 5 weeks to go. And it's gone okay. Anyway, so far so good. Here's what we got today. Okay, here's the projects. Okay, Haley, who's?
It smells so bad. Like probably the worst smell.
Hello.
And
What?
Allison. I think Allison's not on mute.
Okay, well, at least we can hear you back there. It's okay.
Oh, at least.
oh,
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
No problem.
It's nice to hear there.
Yeah.
No worries. In a small class like this, doesn't matter. But anyway, Sunset Rock. Good, fine, good background, lovely pictures. Two things. It is, the official entrance is closed to the public because of the pandemic right now. You can hike to it. You can take lower trails around and get to it, but you can't go in the major parking lot right now. So you can do it, but that is something that needs to be mentioned. Plus, if and when you get there, then there is the issue of pictures. I want to get people in the pictures to give you a sense of perspective and how big it is and all of that. So it is it is unique. It's got history, plenty of content. But again, right now, it's officially closed. So think about that. You can walk to it on the hiking trails, but the official parking lot is closed. Same thing with Point Park. So FYI, doable, but if you can't get to it, might do a plan B.
I have a question.
What?
Sorry, I'm driving home. If by any chance I cannot get there, can I switch my project? Because I have back like I have other like topics I can talk about. So if during the week that does happen, can I email you?
Yes, 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 yes. That's,
Okay.
when I said plan B, that's,
Yes.
you know,
Okay.
on the other hand, you can work in the challenges of accessing some of these things during the pandemic. So, you know, that makes it relevant because again, it's there and you can get to it. You just can't park there. So that may be something you throw in. So no, I won't say no, but if it doesn't look like it's coming together, yes, plan B later in the week. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Becca, wedding plan. There are some lovely wedding venues. Grandview right down here. Yeah, I think that is a really good and I know that the Grandview is open. So, and they would love to talk to you. So I think that's really good. So, I mean, yeah, this is the kind of thing that works together, that works for this. So definitely just talk to a couple of the top wedding planners. And, you know, could be a great place for destination weddings. So that's a really good. But focus on weddings and not just all events all the time, because then it gets a little broad. Tyler, excellent. UTC, we forget that we are the only university in town. I don't know if Southern Adventist out in Ottawa counts because it's Ottawa or Collegedale. But yeah, the history of our campus and what makes us special, certainly they would love to talk to you. The one thing I would say is just, yeah, talk to a real person and not just gather information just from websites. Talk to our communication department. They would love to talk to you. So yeah, that is wonderful and easy to do. So yeah, excellent. Okay, Kelsey will get back to, actually, I think we talked to her on some stuff, so it's okay. But I still need it here so I can grade it. Emily, Moccasin Bend. That is really interesting. The hard part is getting pictures because it is kind of locked off because it's the hospital. You can get far away pictures. But yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know how to get there because, again, it's all walled off because there's a mental health facility there. But yeah, that would be awesome. Mysteries of Moccasin Bend. That's awesome. All right. Climbing community. Yes, all throughout the region. And we have people to talk to. Awesome, awesome. And of course, duh, I figured this would come up. But yeah, our new museum right here. Yeah, and it is the only one in the country. And it's perfect. I mean, this is why this was a really good project. So go for it. Hiking trails is a little vague because we already have somebody talking a little about hiking. You know, maybe some special ones, waterfalls, just a little bit of focus because there's just hiking trails all over. So, you know, think of, yeah, Stringer's Ridge is a good one. think of a more specific one. Yes, well, okay, the Choo Choo area, not just the Comedy Catch. The Comedy Catch is good, but, you know, Songbirds is closed down, but there are other clubs and the hotel. So not just, this one's a little narrow. See, is the Choo Choo Hotel, so not just the comedy club, just do the whole area around the Choo Choo. So that's that's good. The Comedy Catch you can talk to certainly, and what makes it special. But yeah, the whole area around the Choo Choo, I think
I've heard that they are trying to raise money to relight the Choo Choo sign, the antique sign. So that might be something that would be fun to find out about.
Plenty of pictures there, so that's a good one. The Reed House, historical property, and it's haunted. Good time of year for it. So that's also really, really, really good. So, I mean, most of you are spot on. Okay. Specific parks, let's look at a specific, the South Enterprise Nature Park right in the middle. Yeah, do something different. There's the sculpture park. There are some stuff, but yeah, this one in the midst of all the stuff, I think that is an interesting thing to look at. So that works. Caves, there you go. Caves, we do have them here. Yeah, Raccoon Mountain is a much better cave than Ruby Falls. So, but yeah, you can't not talk to people about that. Yes, we got them. So that's good. I mean, post-tech, see, this is more about the, hold on, what are you eating? Somebody's chewing on something scary. But this is not what, this is like a national story. This is not uniquely Chattanooga. So this one, we have to come up with another one that's special here. Now, you could do what we're doing here in Chattanooga, dealing with the pandemic, the conflict between the city and the county, but it has to be unique to the town. So this one needs a little more work. Overall nature, see, this is a little broad. Natural attractions, talking to my friends why they like it, we need to be a little bit more specific. If you want to do nature, we have the Arboretum. You know, this is just kind of broad and vague and just talking to your friends. We need something a little bit more official.
The aquarium would fit too.
All right. And that is Dave Whalen. Yeah, we have climbing. We have 2 climbings. So this is serious stuff. We can take 2, but this is why I did this assignment. Try to think of some angle. I mean, some people just climb. This is pretty hardcore. So again, try to come up with a specific angle that's anyway, but no, that's good. And that's really him. So yeah, we can do 2 on the same one. And then when we do the web page, then you guys can choose whichever one you want. We could handle it like that. So anyway, overall, I think we have it. I think we have, I mean, this really worked out well. I will be available for consultation over the next week. So yeah, so I mean, I think you're all on top of it. So I'm very pleased. You have, like I said, a week from Sunday, unless in case you do you need the weekend to get some pictures. After that, again, Monday, I will do some ideas on magazine layouts. This will be a 2-page center spread for a magazine. And then you'll have a week for that. And then we have, and then we put them online. So, I mean, really, guys, I think you have done a super, super, super job. And let's see what's okay. All right. Yeah, Kelsey, I'm sure you'll come up with something good. I know we talked about it, but anyway, but
sorry, I turned in the document I sent you. I didn't realize there was a place on Canvas to do
yeah,
that.
well, yeah, I do that because that way I can share. You want to, while we're recording, you want to tell people what you're up to?
Yeah, sure. So my idea was to just learn a little bit more about the history of the Walnut Street Bridge, or the Walking Bridge, as you guys know it. I don't really know much of the history myself, so I thought that would be interesting to look into.
One of the big things of it is there was a lynching there, I think it was in 1919, and they're talking about putting a memorial to the person who was killed there. So that's another, while it's lovely now, it does have a history. So yes, that's perfect. It's so iconic. Yeah, people walking on it. So that is a perfect one for this. I know we talked about it, no worries. All right, other stuff.
I have a question.
Sure.
So just for the assignment right now, we're just writing the story and gathering pictures. Is that correct?
Right. Story about, 300 to 1,000 words and at least 4 pictures.
Okay.
And then we'll work on that.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Other stuff. I think we're good. Thank you. This is a wonderful. I will put some notes later in the morning, put up the recording for those of you who aren't here. And for those of you who are, I cannot say how much I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much, guys. This looks really good. And thank you a lot. And I will talk to you next Monday. Remember, sleep in this Wednesday. It's a work day. You can go out and officially use the time for this for whatever you need. All right. Have a lovely, I will talk to you next Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you.